If you're caring for an aged parent or a loved one, I want you to hear this clearly and right away. If you're exhausted, overwhelmed, or feeling stuck, you're not failing, you're actually just human. Caregiver burnout is one of the biggest and most overlooked reasons why families start thinking about selling a senior's home. And often, it's not because it's truly time, it's because everyone is just tired. My name is Neal. I'm a realtor in Central Arkansas, and I have 10 years of experience in senior health care, from in-home caregiving to hospice care. Today, I want to talk honestly about how caregiver burnout affects housing decisions and how to slow things down so choices are made with clarity instead of exhaustion. Caregiving burnout doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like feeling guilty for actually wanting a break, snapping at small things, avoiding conversations about the future, or thinking, I just can't do this anymore. When you're in this state, even if simple decisions feel heavy, and housing decisions like whether to sell a home can feel urgent, even when they don't need to be. I've seen families jump into selling because it feels like it's the only way to regain control or relief, but often a burnout is speaking louder than the actual readiness. When you're burnt out, your brain looks for the fastest, quickest solution. Selling the home can feel like one less responsibility, one clear next step, a way to fix everything. But here's the actual truth. Selling a home doesn't automatically solve care challenges, and sometimes it creates new ones. I've worked with families who sold quickly only just to realize care costs didn't actually decrease, the senior really wasn't emotionally ready, or the move created more stress and actually not less. Burnout makes permanent decisions feel temporary. That's why it's so important to pause. Before deciding to sell, I encourage families to ask a few grounding questions. Is the home truly unsafe or just overwhelming to manage right now? Would additional in-home support change that situation? Is the senior emotionally ready for a move? Are we reacting to exhaustion or planning for long-term care needs? There's no right answer, but asking these questions helps separate the urgency from the necessity. Sometimes the best next step isn't selling, it's just actually support. One of the biggest myths I see all the time is that families must figure this out alone. I'm here to tell you support can look so different. Support can look like temporary in-home care, respite care for caregivers, downsizing later, not now, or simply having someone to walk through options without any pressure. When caregivers get the support that they need, clarity actually follows. That's why my role isn't just about real estate. It's about helping families understand when selling helps and when waiting is the healthier choice. If you're listening to this and feeling emotional, I want you to hear this. Being tired doesn't mean you're doing a bad job. Feeling overwhelmed doesn't mean you're making the wrong decisions. And needing help doesn't mean you've reached the end. It just means you care deeply. Housing decisions should support both the senior and the caregiver, not sacrifice one for the other. If you're wondering whether selling is truly the next step, or if you just need to talk through options without the pressure, I'm here to help. If you read the full blog in my link below, or you can reach out for a conversation that's honest, compassionate, and focused on what's best for your family. You don't have to decide everything today. I'm here for whenever you're needing me. Thank you for being here and caring for someone who matters the most to you.